channel. It is your host, the Lion Gaming Crew, and in this Diablo 3 build guide, we're going to be taking a look at Natalya's Vengeance, which is now available in both hardcore and softcore. So no matter which mode you play on PS4, we got you. And special thanks to each member of the Discord community, man. Each and every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. And big special shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into this build guide. So for our weapon right here, we're using a hand crossbow. It is going to be the Dawn bow, dealing 1,665,262.5 damage. It is augmented with that Chaldean's Despair for that 750 additional dexterity. It's got the Gem of Ease in there, so you're going to get 8,000 experience per kill, which is nice for when you're trying to level up quickly, man. It really makes a big difference. Reduces cooldown of all skills at 65.1%. All of that on a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Crossbow. Ooh-wee! Alright, now we get on to the fun part, man. This is the first piece of the Natalya set, codenamed Raptor, man. I try to nail it with these names. I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I see something, it speaks to me.
Bro.
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in, my bro. Yeah, and the gems, they're going to stay the same. The only one that's changed on this one is we now have the 1 to maximum damage per paragon level up to 800. The cooldown is also upped to 27.1%, and resource cost is the same at 10. And we also get a chance to deal 24% area damage on hit, which is really nice. And we also get that 15% damage to elite enemies. And we have the full set right here. You're going to need the Ring of Royal Grandeur, but that is good news for you guys because I'm now offering the cube powers with the set. So like, I'm going to send out the cube powers, which is pretty nice. I'm finally doing that. Took a while, but yeah, we did it. So moving on to the shoulders right here, this is actually the Guild's Authority set. We have the 2-piece and 3-piece set bonus for this set, which is actually pretty nice because it gives us damage reduction, it increases our damage dealt, and it also gives us an additional 30% damage to elite enemies and damage reduction from elite enemies, which is very, very nice. And it also has 250% damage to all Demon Hunter skills. It's got life per hit, critical hit damage, critical hit chance. It's got everything. A lot of this is going to stay relatively the same except for when we get to the helm and then the amulet and the rings. This starts to switch things up a little bit. But this combination of affixes works very, very, very well for this build, and I will show you guys when we get into the gameplay portion. If you guys had seen my teaser last night, showing some gameplay of this, man, it's just absolutely bonkers. So cooldown for this one is at 49.8, resource cost reduction is at 10, and again that 24% chance to deal area damage on hit, which is so nice. You also get that 15% damage to elite enemies. Moving on to the amulet right here, I switched things up a little bit.
Can I get that when you give it away I ask you on here because my Discord account got hacked?
Oh, dude, that's horrible, man. Yeah, I'll see what I can do for you, man. But yeah, this is where I switched things up a little bit. I put the Invigorating Gemstone now onto the amulet instead of the rings to kind of switch the gems up a little bit. I'm trying to try out new gem combinations, so that way hopefully it just brings a little bit more variety to these builds, you know. I like consistency. Consistency is great, but I like playing around with a little bit of different things. So that's why the gems are a little bit different. But 600% critical hit damage, very nice indeed. 1,150% damage to all Demon Hunter skills, very nice also. And yeah, man, it's you're going to be immune from controlling and pairing effects, which is very nice. You'll also get the Grenadier passive built in already, which is very good for this build. Cooldown for all skills is at 46.8 on this, man. Ooh-wee. Resource cost reduction is at 27.1, 72% chance to deal area damage on hit. You get that 25% movement speed bonus, which is the max, and you also get 30% damage to the enemies. Very nice. This piece right here is the second piece of that Guild's set, codenamed Raptor. Pretty much all the same affixes as shown on every other piece of gear we looked at. Cooldown's the same, resource cost is the same, bonus damage is the same. Moving on to the offhand right here, this is the Bombardier's Rucksack, I believe, codenamed Raptor. Actually, I don't think that's right. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But it actually buffs rapid fire, which is very good. It actually doesn't have a channel cost anymore, which means you can literally just hold down your rapid fire for as long as you see fit, man. Very, very potent. Very, very good perk right there. Cooldown is at 27.1. Love to see it. First ring right here, this is going to be the Immortal Ring. 1,000 damage to all Demon Hunter skills. Very nice. Gold health pickup radius is increased by 70 yards, which is just absolutely insane. You also regen 160,000 life per second thanks to the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard that's in there. That's the second gem, and I think that I have to keep that on every piece of gear just for that 160,000 life per second, man. That really, really makes a big difference. Yeah, trust me, it makes a huge difference. Cooldown of all skills is at 46.8, resource cost reduction is at 27.1, and you get a 30% damage to elite enemies, and a 48% chance to deal area damage on hit. Very, very nice. The second ring is the 1 billion physical skill damage ring, man. This one's really good. It gives you attacks per second, increased attack speed, percent life, percent critical hit damage, percent critical hit chance. It's got it all, man. You get life per hit 1000 to all demon hunter skills, which is just, oh man, I love it. I love it. You also smite a nearby enemy every 3 seconds, which is great. You get maximum discipline, which is always nice to see. Cooldown of all skills is at 56.9%. Resource cost reduction is at 67.2%. You get a 15% movement speed buff, and I know we're already at the max, but it's certain affixes give you some certain things. Cooldown for resources at 67.2, very, very nice. Very nice ring. Moving on to the boots, this is the Natalya set right here, codenamed Raptor. Pretty much the same affixes, very good, very potent, and very deadly, man. A level 1 Primal Ancient set boots. All this is set for level 1, but I just like, showing you guys. Life per hit on this one, again, that 250% damage to all Demon Hunter skills. You just love to see it. It's got the same bonuses. Here are the set bonuses, because I don't even think I've showed them yet. It basically buffs Reign of Vengeance, and yeah, it just makes it very, very potent. Very, very good spell right there. Level 1 Primal Ancient set pants. And finally, the last piece of gear right here, codename Raptor, very good. This one buffs I think this is the Hellcat Waistguard. It buffs your grenades. It allows them to bounce an additional 5 times, dealing an additional 50% damage on each bounce. This bonus is increased to 800% on that final bounce. Very, very nice, man. Moving on to the skills. In the devices skill tree for your X ability, you're going to want to pick up Vengeance with the rune Personal Mortar, so that way you can take advantage of that grenade bonus shown on the belt right there, man. For the R2 main damage dealing attack, it is going to be Rapid Fire with the rune Fire Support, so you can use homing rockets. Very nice. For the square ability in the defensive skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Shadow Power with the rune Shadow Glide.
USB Savage.no save you wizard.
And for the defensive skill tree for the triangle ability, you're going to want to pick up Smokescreen. And the reason why I have these two switched around is when you use the Shadow Power, you're actually going to activate the Smokescreen. So that's why I put these two backwards. For the archery skill tree, you're going to want to pick up Reign of Vengeance with the rune Flying Strike. This is actually going to be partnered up with that R2 to basically using them at the same time to get massive, massive damage. And then that final skill is going to be your mobility skill. In the hunting skill tree, it's going to be Vault with the rune Acrobatics, so that way it doesn't have a discipline cost and you can just keep going non-stop. Passive number 1, Tactical Advantage. Passive number 2, Hot Pursuit. Passive number 3, Ballistics. And passive number 4, Ambush. And remember, you already have the Grenadier passive built onto your amulet, so you're good to go. For Q powers are going to be Liana's Wings, which is why I put the Shadow Power before the smoke screen, so that way you only have to press one button. Crashing Rain to get a buff to our Reign of Vengeance, and the Ring of Royal Grandeur. And like I said, I'm going to have these cube powers available with the gear so you guys don't have to hunt and find them. For touching on Paragon really quick, everything into Vitality. Everything else is already taken care of. You'll see the numbers. Offensive skill tree, you really don't need anything. Everything's already taken care of. Maybe cooldown reduction just to see if you can get it to 99, but it's so close, it's negligible difference. Resist all, you need a little bit because it's only at like 89%. It's not at 99, so that and then life are the two I would recommend. And for the utility skill tree, definitely area damage and life per hit and gold health pickup radius just to get it to that 80 yards, like if you're really all about like min-maxing and stuff. For the damage, you're coming in at 3,462,000,000,000 18,891,776. Oh my god, that's such a big number. Dexterity coming at 66,000 with no paragon distribution. 92,000 armor. You love to see it. That armor really makes a big difference in survivability, both in hardcore and softcore. Bonus damage to elites 305%. Attack speed increase, finally got it to show a number. It's at 20%, which is just so nice, man. We didn't break the game on this one. Critical hit chance capped at 75%. Critical hit damage capped at 900%. Area damage 456%. We're trying to get it to 900 because we believe that is the cap for these two right here. Cooldown reduction, guys, 99.80%. We're only 0.2 away from just having that 100%. That number I've been chasing, man. I've been chasing that number. Damage reduction set for 96.35%. Very, very nice indeed. Like I said, resistances, they need a little bit of work. They're at 88.44%, which is really nice, but, you know, we need to get them to 99, to be honest. Maximum life with no paragon is at 2,000. Life bonus is at 300%, which is really nice. Life per second, 179,000. Very nice indeed. Life per hit, 335,000. Just making sure that, you know, you're going to stay alive no matter what. Your bonus to gold/globe radius set for 70 yards. And your hatred cost reduction is at 93.25%. It needs a little bit of work. It's the same deal here with the discipline. I just need to get it a little bit higher. So in version 2.0 and 3.0, expect that number to be up to at least 99%. Movement speed capped at 25. No magic or gold find. Bonus experience 1.6%. I think it's from the diamonds. And bonus experience per kill 10,496. So with all that aside, I'll show the follower real quick. We're rocking with the Templar follower, which is codenamed Siege. Pretty good indeed. He's got some nice damage. It's fun to play with. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into a 150, get into the gameplay portion of this video, man. Tips right off the bat that I'm going to give you is you definitely want to use your Vengeance ability right when you get into whatever area you're farming. And then you can start getting into the movement skills. So like get off the pad, press your X ability, and then activate your square ability, which is going to activate shadow power and smoke screen at the same time for some just crazy movement speeds, man. And then you can either play two separate ways. You can use your rapid fire and cause massive damage like that, or you can vault around everywhere and use your Rain of Vengeance to just like immediately annihilate like anything on the screen with ease. Like, this build it's very fun to play because it's like a different style of Demon Hunter, and it offers two distinctly different styles of play in one piece of gear. Like, you can do the rapid fire channeling way, or you can do the vault and the high mobility and just go around and Rain of Vengeance everybody to death. So I think it's a very good build. I can see the appeal here. I see why people like playing this. Demon Hunter is one of the most requested builds like that we get, so you know it's fun, man. It's fun when I get to make sets for a class that I enjoy playing. But yeah, we got a kind of a crafty rift here, but the rift times are right around like a minute to a minute and a half, just because you're so mobile, man. Like, you have the vault ability on just so you can position yourself like crazy. You just like go around, just vault everywhere. It's so awesome. And yeah, like it's a great build, man. It's definitely potent. It's got a lot of traits from that Marauder build that I made a couple of days ago, and I love it, man. I think I finally found the right combinations for the Demon Hunter, so expect some very potent Demon Hunter releases right here on the channel, man. And I'm sorry this gameplay doesn't really do this justice because I got lost and everything like that, but like, it's a fucking awesome build, man. Like, all Demon Hunter builds are just special because, like, this was my first class. When I first started playing Diablo 3, I played with the Demon Hunter, man. And I don't know, I just love that style of play, like, using the archery skills. It reminds me a lot of the Boazon from Diablo 2. And if any of you guys have played that game, you know that is a very fun class to play as well, man. And yeah, we're definitely not going to get a very good time here, are we? We're definitely lost. We're lost, man. But yeah, I'm pretty much, that's all I can say about this build, though, is it's available now in both softcore and hardcore, and I hope you guys enjoy it, man. Definitely all feedback is welcome here, man. Like, I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say about a lot of this gear. And I quickly want to run down the available gear really quick before I wrap this video. So there's a lot, so get ready. So we have Legacy of Dreams, okay? And all characters, including the Witch Doctor, but the Witch Doctor one is still being tested, so just give us a little bit more time with that one. But the Crusader one, man, that one's good to go. It's performing really, really well. It's a freaking fun build. It almost reminds me of like Captain America, because you can just go around, throw your shield at everybody, which is really, really fun and like an awesome style of play. I love it. We also have the Legacy of Dreams Necromancer, which is also very potent, very fun to play. We have the Legacy of Dreams Barbarian, which we're still testing. A lot of Legacy of Dreams, pretty much Legacy of Dreams for everything. Legacy of Dreams, Wizard, done, ready to go. That's on 3.0. With all that out of the way, we have some new Barbarian sets we're testing out, man. And yeah, just stay tuned for the releases. Whenever I do a build guide like this, it's going to be available in both hardcore and softcore. So just, you know, expect that, like, so that way you guys don't have to watch two different build guides for technically the same build. So I hope you guys all understand that one, man. And I'm really sorry about the time on this Rift. Like, don't let that reflect how amazing this set is.
Shadow.
Yeah, okay, King Shadow, I got you, my friend. I got you. I will send this out to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, my friend. I appreciate you. And if anyone else is interested in this gear, all you need to do is join the Discord. Server is going to be linked in the description of this video. It's absolutely free to join. And with that, man, I'd like to thank each and every single one of you for watching. Hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, stay gaming. Peace.